All right, let's talk about artificial intelligence and the Scrum Master role. It's a hot topic, for sure. AI is changing the game and it's creating a whole new kind of leader, the AI-powered Scrum Master. But what does that actually mean for you, day to day? Let's get into it.
Okay, let's just cut to the chase and tackle the big, scary question right away. Is a robot going to take your job? It's on everyone's mind. With AI getting smarter and automating more and more, it's a totally fair question to ask. So let's face it head on.
I absolutely love this quote from a user on Reddit because it just nails it. So much of what we do is, well, it's messy and it's human. You're navigating personalities, facilitating conversations people are trying to avoid. You can't just write a script for that.
And that's why we need to completely reframe this conversation. This isn't about AI replacing you. It's about AI working for you. Think of it less like a competitor and more like your co-pilot. It's here to handle the boring, repetitive stuff so you can finally focus on the work that actually matters.
So, Section 1, AI. Is it a threat or is it a co-pilot? To figure that out, let's first look at the problem that AI is actually here to solve for us. And trust me, it's a big one. Let's be honest with each other for a second. How much of your day is spent on what I call work about work? You know what I'm talking about. Writing meeting summaries, nagging people to update Jira, pulling together reports for stakeholders. It's all necessary, but man, it's a time suck that pulls you away from real coaching.
And the numbers, wow, the numbers don't lie. Look at this. Up to 60% of a Scrum Master's week can be eaten up by repetitive tasks and reporting. Just take a second and imagine what you could do if you got all that time back. That's the real promise of AI. It automates the grunt work so you can be the strategic coach your team truly needs.
Okay, so you want that time back, right? Me too. So let's open up the toolbox and meet your new AI co-pilots. First up, let's go after the biggest time thief of them all, reporting. Instead of you spending hours digging through data and building spreadsheets, these AI tools can spit out amazing reports and, more importantly, real insights in just a few minutes.
So you've got tools like Step-Size AI that can generate your sprint reports automatically. PlanDeck dives deep into metrics like Dora to show you where you can deliver more value. And the AI in Jira Align is getting smart enough to actually predict bottlenecks before they happen. See? This turns reporting from a chore into a legit strategic weapon.
Okay, but it's not just about reports. AI can also give you a major boost in two other areas that are super important: keeping your team healthy and your backlog in good shape. Let's see how.
For team health, a tool like Team Mood is incredible. It can analyze communication patterns to give you a real-time pulse on team morale, letting you spot burnout before it becomes a crisis. And for that ever-growing backlog, Taskade can help generate better estimates, and EasyPeasy.ai can write solid acceptance criteria in seconds. I mean, think of the hours saved right there. Moving on to Section 3, streamlining our Scrum events. Let's be real, our ceremonies can get bogged down in process. AI can be an amazing assistant, handling the logistics so you can focus on the people in the room.
Think about it. When you're running a meeting, you're juggling facilitation, note-taking, timekeeping, and capturing action items. It's a lot. Well, AI is built to handle pretty much all of that administrative overhead.
For example, you could have Otter AI join your meetings to transcribe everything and pull out the key action items. How cool is that? In a brainstorming session, Miro's AI can help organize ideas into strategy maps instantly. And for retros, a tool like Retrium gives you the structure you need to make sure they're always productive and engaging.
And finally, we've got the generalists. These are the AI assistants that are kind of like a Swiss Army knife for a Scrum Master. They can help with all sorts of communication, research, and daily tasks.
You probably know ChatGPT. It can be your virtual sounding board for ideas or help you draft a tricky email to a stakeholder. And then you have tools like Quillbot, which are fantastic for taking your quick notes and polishing them into professional, clear communication for everyone. Okay, we have seen a ton of amazing tools, but this brings us to the most important question of all. If AI is handling all this admin work, what's left for us to do? The answer is everything that truly matters. We get to focus on the skills that an AI can never, ever replicate. And it all comes back to this one core idea: servant leadership. Once the work about work is off your plate, your job shifts fundamentally. You're no longer just managing a process, you're truly serving your team. Your entire focus becomes their growth, their well-being, and their empowerment.
And these are your new superpowers: emotional intelligence,
next-level facilitation, real coaching and mentoring, navigating conflict, truly listening to what's not being said. This is the stuff that builds championship-level teams, and it's all human.
This quote just says it all, doesn't it? An AI can process data. It can't feel empathy. It can analyze text, but it can't read the room. It doesn't have intuition. That complex, beautiful, messy web of human relationships that makes a team, that's your domain. And in that space, you are completely irreplaceable.
So, let's bring it all home. What does this evolution of the Scrum Master actually look like? Well, the role is becoming more strategic, more human, and frankly more valuable than it has ever been before.
I think we can all see our careers somewhere on this path. A lot of us started out as process cops, just making sure the rules were followed. Then we grew into facilitators, and then into true Agile coaches. Well, this is the next step. The AI-augmented leader. Someone who strategically uses technology to free themselves up to focus on what humans do best, lead.
So, when you boil it all down, the choice is pretty clear. We can either ignore these tools and risk becoming irrelevant, or we can embrace them, learn them, and use them to become the strategic leaders our teams need us to be. We can let AI be our co-pilot.
So I'm going to leave you with a question to think about. After everything we've talked about, after seeing all these tools, what's the very first piece of work about work you're going to delegate to your new AI co-pilot?